after death. And many things I found, because Jesus was a Jew, but I don't want to go into all that. But many things I actually found led me to now have a conviction and say, no, this thing is not what we actually thought it is. And then the second reason is that I am a person of authenticity. You see, I could have found all these things out and still decided to stay back in religion. But you see, I'm one that I'm always very vocal about, or vocal and expressive about what I truly believe. And so when I was in religion, I was never silent about it. I was going all over the place. I was preaching in buses. I was preaching in Keke Napep. If you're an African, you probably know what Keke Napep is like, tricycle. I was preaching in classrooms, in classes, even when I was in medical school. I was preaching in all over the place. I was always preaching. I was always telling people why, because that was my conviction. So when my convictions changed, when I realized, no, 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 Christian religion is not even what Christ came to achieve. I left Christian religion, and then I am also vocal about it. I'm also very expressive about it. And so there was no way I was going to leave it in my mind and just keep attending Sunday services or keep attending the religious gathering as though nothing had happened. And so that wasn't going to be possible. So I had to also physically leave the venue. Of course, this was a challenge with some family members who wanted to kick back at it. They said, why will you leave? Why will you do that one? And then I told them and said, look, for now, or as far as now my conviction is concerned and what I believe now is concerned, I don't want to go again. And many of them will not have it. Even till now, many of them do not want to hear that. But I hope they come to that level of understanding someday. But then, which will take me probably to another part of my video, which I'll talk about in some other video, why many Christians bother me, because they don't want to do the research. They are just comfortable with leaving things in status quo. And then when somebody that does the research actually takes an action that contradicts the status quo, they want you to dump and abandon anything that you had been learning and come back to status quo. No, go and research this thing you are holding so strongly to, so that you might probably come to the same conclusions as I came to. So these are the reasons why I actually left Christianity or Christian religion without becoming evil. And by the way, some of you see, I didn't have to become evil just because I left Christian religion. Some people say, if you leave religion, well, are you going to be moral? Are you going to be immoral? The truth is that morality is beyond just religion, actually. So you're not going to become moral or immoral just because you left religion. No. Morality, trust me. Some people that are atheists or agnostics or unbelievers are some of the nicest people on earth.